Hey guys, we're going to be going over Fletcher Magee's highlights here. Taking a look at his college days versus his European days. So look at his stats. You know, he's averaging over 22 a game. He got into a little pin down, into a 1-2 pull-up drift. So one thing you'll notice about Fletcher is he really rotates his hips and gets into his quick hop shooting, you know, kind of like an open step into a quick hop. But he really tilts his hips and uses his right leg kind of as a spacer between that defender. He really elevates, has a quick release, you know, real efficient upper mechanics. He's one of those guys that you can just tell, obviously breaking Steph Curry's record for the 3-point field goals made in the same league as Steph. The one thing that he's sneaky, you know, he's crafty. And I think if you watch guys that are undersized, you know, who aren't in the NBA, you can learn a lot from them, how they play, how they move without the ball. If you see how much he drifts forward or to the side, he has great body control and keeps his efficiency even as he drifts forward on his jumper. I mean, he's got one of those pure jump, you know, get off the ground, release, and let your feet land wherever they get to. And I think, you know, that's the mark of an elite shooter. You know, here we're going to see him come off a pin down into that quick hop and see how he tilts that right foot towards the defender. And here's some of his awards. Now we're going to go into his international regular season. Okay, he's averaging, you know, 14, 15 points, you know, max overseas. And it's the big difference, you know, you're going to see here just playing in the ACB in Spain, one of the top leagues in the world, how much deeper he is shooting, how much he's extended his range as a pro. All right, he's getting DHOs. He's just coming right off those things and gunning. And I think that's, you know, kind of the transition to overseas. Scoring off of two-man games, you know, playing less iso ball, less one-on-one, but just being able to take a handoff into a ball screen. You know, here they go into a switch, and he's, you know, 35 feet back. He's just going into into the attack the big man ISO situation off the ball screen. So everything happens a lot more off ball screens over there, DHOs, and that's one thing, you know, you kind of miss in the American style when you're growing up. We don't get a lot of those playing as kids, so it's real important we keep putting those into our systems. Here he just crosses over. He goes against the grain on a closeout. Boom, 1-2, pull up 3. All right, he's getting into this curl action. All right, on an out-of-bounds play, swish. All right, here he comes off a stagger. He loves those high staggers. Point guard jumps to the ball. He gets the ball back. Yak up 35 feet away, nothing but net. I think he's just one of those guys that, you know, maybe he's not athletic enough to be in the NBA, but in terms of his skill and efficiency is definitely a caliber NBA player.